there's the whole thing about being an objective interviewer, but really, how can you be an objective interviewer when you've got Thermal and a Quarter in the studio? It is an absolute honor to have you in the studio. I mean, I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am.
Thank you very much. It's
Thank you.
great
That was
to
great.
meet you again. It's been so long, and
yeah.
it was amazing to catch up just now outside this. And
Absolutely.
thank you for having us, man.
Thermal and a Quarter has been a constant on playlists and in the heart and the mind, and it's been a really long time, Bruce, hasn't it? I mean, tell me from the time when Ahuja speakers were it and analog was into a time when democratized information means that you have complete access to anything that you want. How's the journey been?
Do we have a few hours, or do we have several days to do this?
As you know, we are living in the world of attention spans that are those of goldfish. So, yes, please, concisely your journey.
So we always answer these kind of things by saying one of our earliest objectives was to be present in the future. So done so far. Check. We are still present. 27 years from when we started in 1996. We're here. We still are. And here we are in Delhi again in 44-degree heat.
Yes.
Really excited about the gig that we're playing tomorrow. So it's great to still be here, man. So
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah.
And it's great to be on the other side listening to the music and shaking our heads. So that is definitely worthy of the gratitude. But 1996 was when there were bands like Orange Street and there were bands like Chakraview who were doing music. And as you put it on your website, Bengaluru was a pensioner's paradise, which was not very kind about Bengaluru at that point of time, was it?
It was worn as a badge of honor for many years by the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
You're a pensioner's paradise.
Oh,
a city
my
of gardens and lakes and coolness. Generally.
Yeah. So, of course, there's need for a song because you need to taste the Thermal and a Quarter sound. So, this one's called Humpty.
I can see your greedy eyes. You could be the president, I really don't care. If all you ever wanna do is never share. Smash, grab, make a stash, greedy got smashed. You're climbing up the ladder, quick while you can. See the little fellow with hunger in his eyes. All his life he's never had a pleasant surprise. Running down the road after yellow butterflies, his arms open wide to the jigsaw skies. You could have a kingdom with the little that you have, but you drink the wine and wealth too deep. Line your plastic pockets with somebody else's blood. Watch out, little man, you'll get enough in your heart in your sleep. I can see your greedy eyes behind your silly Ray-Ban. Don't take too much of what is mine. I don't play the fool all the time. There's many ways to skin a cat. A wise man was heard to say, Humpty Dumpty will fall down tomorrow if not today.
If you liked it, remember all their music, all the information available on thermalandaquarter.com. I definitely I'm a big fan of you going to thermalandaquarter.com and discovering their music for yourself and then naming it whatever you will, as long as it pleases the ear. It's been pleasing my ears since I chanced upon that demo tape that you sent for Great Indian Rock 3, was it? Where I heard that day this morning, which I've talked about already. And then I was like, Thermal and a Quarter seems to be a very interesting name. And then I got to know that it was 3 mulls and a quarter. It's a very matured way of thinking of a band name, no? What was the scene?
Standard scene where I think standing backstage at St. John's Medical College Autumn News competition, and on the registration form you are required to put band name. And so far we had been Christ College A team, which was not a very rocking band name.
Yeah.
And the bass player at that point, Mr. Sunil Chandi, had a nifty way with language, and he realized that there's 3 Malayalis here, and I was nominally a quarter Malayali.
Okay.
So there it go, thermal and a quarter.
So Mr. Bruce Lee Money still remains the quarter of the Malayali.
The quarter of the Malayali. Yeah.
But he remains quite the man who's driving the sound. In 1996 to 2024 has been quite a journey. I mean, there have been tours that have been funded by their own pockets. There's been absolutely incredible 8 albums that you will definitely want to press play on. If you just go to thermalandaquarter.com, you will know more. What we know is that we're taking a break and coming right back and telling you more stories, because hey, what's life without stories, right? So if you go, the stories will remain as tasty. But who misses out, you know?